Adhesive sheets can turn any tiny die cut into a sticker for no mess card making and scrapbooking. Hi everyone, welcome to sunnydaystamping.com. I'm Julie Baca. I'm so glad that you're here. If you are like me and you do not like messy crafting, you don't do glue, you don't do glitter, you just want it like clean and easy to do, I've got some tips for you. Personally, I really avoid making cards that have a lot of little parts and pieces. Now this has a lot of parts and pieces, but we are making this today because I'm gonna show you how to use adhesive sheets that make it so much easier and allows you to use these little tiny things on your cards without all the mess. Adhesive sheets are basically a sticker that you put on the back of your cardstock that really helps when you are applying delicate designs, delicate dies. They're perfect for sticking stuff onto dark cardstock because you know when glue gushes out on there, it leaves a mark. This doesn't. It's really just a mess-free way to attach your pieces to your card. Now, I'm also a thrifty crafter, so I do not like buying like excess things, but this one to me is worth it, and I've got waste. I'm gonna show you how I cut mine to save it, and I also have an organizing hack to show you how I store mine so I can quickly reuse them next time I need something to stick on a card. So let's get started. So this is how adhesive sheets work. You cut the piece to fit your cardstock, and then on the other side, you've got a split in it. One is sticky, and this backing is not. They both look exactly the same, so I'm always having to like touch them. Okay, that's the sticky part. And then you peel it and stick it to the back of your cardstock. I like to peel it in two different pieces instead of peeling it all at once because then it will just come off. It makes it easier to line up. And then I just press it down. Sometimes I just turn it over and press it down. And now it's ready to die cut. So now because we're turning this into a sticker, when you peel this off, this is going to be the sticky side because you're going to put this down and put your die on top of it so that the back of your die is what is going to be sticky. So you just run that through your machine just like normal. But here is the magic. Now that is all a sticker on this side. So you peel it out of your die. And instead of poking out all those little pieces, check this out, most of the time when you peel this sticker off, peel the backing off, a lot of times those pieces come out with the sticker, so you don't even have to like poke them out of there. So now we don't have to put glue on the back of that. Glue would absolutely goosh through all of those little holes. And now we just easily, with no mess, stick it on our card or whatever we're making. Just like that. So easy. So let me show you some ways to cut your adhesive sheet to fit. Like I said, it comes in a 6x12, which is ginormous. You can put that on the back of a piece of cardstock that fits in your embossing machine. The Stampin Up machine, the base plate is 6x8.5, so you can cut this down to 6x8.5. Just cut it off. But I am a thrifty crafter, and although you can like keep this and keep using it until every space is gone, I tend to more so cut them onto smaller pieces like this. And there's a couple different ways that you can do this. So let me show you this way. This is just like the measuring way. So grab your paper trimmer and measure your piece of paper. This one's 3.5. So I'm going to put this in. I'm going to cut this at 3.5. And then measure the other way. Is this a 3.5 square? Maybe it is. Okay, so then just cut this down to fit just like that. Don't throw out this scrap. I got ways to use that. And then you're gonna just layer this right on top of there. You can see I accidentally, but I'm so glad I did, cut it a little smaller than the cardstock. That is just helpful so that you don't have the glue sticking out past it. Now that piece of scrap that you have left over, I store mine in the back of my adhesive sheets envelope bag thing. Or the other thing I do is dig through my scraps, find a piece that fits on here, and I'm gonna just go ahead and stick this on the back of here so that the next time I have a project that uses orange, I don't even have to go through this process. I know I've got a little piece that is ready to be used. And I'll show you how I store these later. Now, an even more precise way is to actually measure your die. So let's say, okay, I need a piece of paper that's 2 1/4 by 2, and then go ahead and cut your cardstock down and your adhesive sheet. But that's a little too much work for me also. So what I will do is just grab my die, grab the scraps of paper that I have that I want to use this for, and I just put my die on there and say, okay, which one's gonna fit? Oh, this one's gonna fit, great. And then I just kind of put it in here, just making sure that that's out of the way, and I cut it, and now I'm gonna cut a piece of adhesive for this. And then this is the other way I eyeball the adhesive sheet. I kind of just put it on here, not stuck, and put it back in my paper trimmer, making sure that it's like that the cardstock, that the cardstock is past here, because I want this adhesive sheet to be a little shorter. So I just kind of put it in there and then move my cardstock out of the way. Boy, I said this was easier, but I'm making it look way more difficult than it is. And then go ahead and cut it this way. Oh, I cut it a little too narrow. You know what? That doesn't matter. And then we can stick that on there and cut that out. Well, let me do it the right way so I don't confuse you. Peel this and stick it. And then when you run it through the machine, you put it on this side. Okay, I'm glad this happened. So I was very careless in putting that on there, and this is extending too far. So that is sticky. So no problem, just run your finger along it and get the adhesive off. It just comes right off, and then it's not sticky anymore. Now I'm going to show you how to cut it with this one, because you see I did not do a perfect job. So you're going to want to kind of be aware of where your sticky is. So when you turn it over, try to put your die over where the sticky is when you're going to cut it. But let's say you aren't aware of that and are lazy like I am, you know, and I accidentally cut my die up here. So this part is not in the adhesive. You know what? It does not matter. Like, as long as most of your die has sticky on the back, it's still gonna stick. Like, even when you put glue on your project, you don't get it everywhere. So this is like, just like chill out. This is no big deal and so easy to use. Okay, let's talk about troubleshooting a little bit. Sometimes when you peel this off, let's see if I can get this one to do it. This is peeling perfectly. Come on, give me some trouble. There, okay. Do you see how that glue is kind of like sticking to both pieces? It's not just to the back. And sometimes it comes off kind of a lot like that. So if you're having trouble on one side getting it off because the glue's sticking to both sides, just pick another corner and try it there. And then sometimes you see how that is attached there. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. Just keep on pulling and it's gonna snap, but the rest of the sticky is still there. So now we're gonna take the tips I've taught you so far to make this super cute little card. So this is one of these sets that is so super cute, but I normally would not use because I don't do little pieces and I don't do I don't do messes, and I like quick and easy cards. But the adhesive sheets made this set like so doable for me. So I took this piece to cut out the soft sea foam, and then we're gonna use adhesive sheets to cut out these other pieces. So this is what we need. We need to take that Highland Heather that we already backed, and okay, this is what adhesive sheets are awesome for. These little tiny pieces that if you put glue on them are going to stick everywhere. That is what that's for. Now we're gonna need this piece and these two. And we could line a back of a piece of cardstock with that, but let me show you. I keep all of my scraps in a page protector like this. All of my scraps that are already backed with adhesive, and I wrote that right here so I know these aren't regular pieces of cardstock, because once you put the backing on them, they're pretty like thick and sturdy and so worth keeping. It's going to be gonna save you money because you're not throwing out any wasted cardstock or adhesive sheet, and it's gonna save you time because you don't have to go and back everything that you need. So go ahead and just keep your scraps. This is from another card I use, and I'm gonna be able to use this so many times. So I keep all my parts and pieces there. And then I keep my bag of adhesive sheets in the back of the page protector. So it's all right there. And then any scrap pieces of adhesive sheets, I just keep in the back there. So this is all one handy pack. When I know I'm gonna do some no mess sticking, I just grab this out. So now remember, put the adhesive sheet down and put your dies on top and just be really efficient for where you put them. Look at how I am not wasting hardly any cardstock on this piece of scrap. Oh, I love that. I hate wasting paper. I'm such a thrifty crafter. All right, and just run these through. Now you need one more arch out of that set to finish this card. Grab your piece that you already used. You already had the adhesive on the back and cut that one out. So now we can very easily just peel the back off the back. If you have fingernails, you can use your fingernail. But I usually have to use my take your pick tool to just slide that under there, peel it off, and then stick it down. The adhesive sheet is perfect for really delicate ones. It's like this, that if you put glue on them, they're just gonna goosh everywhere. This is just so much more enjoyable. Oh, so here's an example of I didn't cut that perfectly and there's not adhesive on the tip of that leaf, but it just really doesn't matter. It does not need to have full coverage. Then you can just shape it just the way you want it also. Then there's this one that would just be an absolute disaster to poke out, but all of those pieces just come out on the sticker. Now lastly, because this arch is a little bit squiggly, it can get misshapen. So if you have a die like that, you can keep it in the metal and just peel off the backing. Whoop, just get in between there. But keep it inside the die as much as you can, and then you can use the die to line it up where you want it. And then take your pick tool or a toothpick and just gently poke those holes that are on the other side of your die, and that's going to get it to stick. Then reinforce it by running your finger along there. Now we'll just quickly put our card together. I'm using a basic white thick card base, and then I ran a piece of 5 1/4 by 4 piece of cardstock through this embossing folder, which is my absolute favorite one. I love that deep texture. Love it, love it. Just throw some glue on the back of here. That is probably way too much glue. Isn't that simple background just gorgeous? I just love that. Really shows off the texture. Then grab a greeting out of this Sunshine Vibes stamp set. And then I just use the stylish shapes to cut out this little banner. But if you don't have it, just use your scissors to cut a little V on either side. And I'm bringing out that pumpkin pie orange here for my sentiment. Now we're going to kind of just eyeball where we want that. Put some glue just on this side of the banner and stick it down. And then we're going to pop this whole thing up with dimensionals. Dimensionals are another type of adhesive that are just a little bit thicker, and it creates a shadow underneath anything you put it on. So that makes it interesting. Now we'll just put this right on the front of the card, but we need a little extra something. You remember we cut out these little hearts, which would be a pain if we had to use glue. But you're gonna just take that middle heart, whoops, peel the backing off. Sometimes the backing comes off real easy, and sometimes I have to struggle just a bit to get it off. And then just stick that right in the center. Take this little one. No fuss, no mess. Just stick that one right here. And then the third one, we're just gonna put that in the inside. super quick and easy. The project sheet for this card was emailed out this morning. If you're not on my email list, you can sign up using the link in the description. I hope this video has helped you see the benefit of adhesive sheets. If you're like me and you don't like messy projects, man, these are your thing. Remember to save all your scraps. I wanted to show you this one. You can use pieces of your adhesive sheet on the back. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then just keep all your scraps so you're ready to go for your next project. I put out a new card making video every Friday, so hit that subscribe button and the bell to get notified so you don't miss out. Thank you so much for watching. Have a sunny day.